Right out there, you should be like, wait, what? Okay, now I have to tell you, dictionaries have been around historically to preserve the defined use of the words in all of our languages. Dictionaries preserve our language. Got it? Latin is a language. The word virus only has one definition in all books that define the definitions of the words in Latin. And it is viruses are poisons, especially of those found in snake's venom, or it just means venom. When you go to the second half of every one of these books, it is the English to Latin dictionaries. For 254 years, Laban, every English word, remember, virus is not an English word, so it's not in there. Even today, it's not in the English to Latin dictionaries. Virus is not an English word. But the word venom is an English word, and it is not a Latin word. So the word venom is in the second half of every one of these books. And the word venom in English translates to only one singular Latin word in every one of these dictionaries. The word venom, which is an English word, translates to a Latin word, only one, in 100% of these books for 254 years, which covers 4 different centuries. That word is venom. Venom in English means in Latin virus. Imagine that. So my question for all of you at home watching this is, if the dictionaries of the earth, which preserve our definitions of our languages we use to communicate with each other, if the definition of the word virus in all of them reads a poison or a venom, particularly a snake's venom, I would like to ask you all, how come when I go to the CDC's website, that is not the definition they give me of the word virus? How come the FDA doesn't give me that same definition for the word virus? How come the Mayo Clinic, how come the Vanderbilt Hospital, Johns Hopkins, the Mayo Clinic, Cleveland Clinic, how come all of their websites have a different definition for the word virus? And then I need to ask you this. If a virus, by definition, has always meant, even to medicine, they know it because medicine only uses the Latin language. They are beholding to the Latin language to make all medical doctors, nurses, staff, and surgeons look superior in intelligence to you because you don't know Latin. So they're all forced to learn Latin. They all know that Latin is the language they're all speaking to you. My question for you is this. Now that you've learned that the word virus means poison or venom, my question for you is this, Laban, and I'll leave this with the audiences. How do they create an influenza virus annual season? And how do they create a common cold virus annual season? If a virus in Latin definitions in English translates to poison, especially of snake's venom or venom. And now you'll start to realize why Dr. Ardis loves nicotine, why he wears nicotine every day, why his wife chews nicotine gum every single day. How come in 3 days of chewing 4 tablets of 2 milligram nicotine gum, my wife, in 3 days, cured 100% of her 2 years worth of long COVID suffering symptoms, all of which COVID symptoms are caused by